welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, do the strips. Oh, so I'm standing at the standing desk now. Oh yeah. I'm trying to get my steps in. So in between, I'm going to try and meet my steps goal. But welcome to untilit.works, a thing I made mostly for myself to be able to work on projects that I've been meaning to work on. And maybe I showed this last time, but some of the projects I'm working on are these things being printed there, down there, and over here. So I working on that. I've been I had a collaboration with an artist, and I started a new business and sold a bunch of orders, and so I'm just printing the orders and getting them ready to be shipped out. And so things take time when you're doing 3D printing, but yeah, it should be dope. And then I got another like machine coming in. That's gonna be pretty dope. So I'll be able to combine like some printing and some like 3D printing stuff. Like should be dope. I think we'll see. But I have some ideas of things I want to create. So neither here nor there. So I created untilit.works to be able to work on those type of things because I'm the type of person, if I don't make time, I'll never find time. Because normally I would be caught up on anime right now, and I'm not. So that means I'm being productive with other things. So with that being said, untilit.works consists of ciphers, and a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there are sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions like 45 minutes, heads down, work on what you're working on, try to make some progress. Like I had to refill one of the filaments. They ran out. And so I have those also being dried. So they should come out pretty good. And I switched out the desiccant, which keeps it dry while it prints. So I'm doing that. I also need to go ahead and start microwave to recharge the desiccant. And so I have the container for that. Like a lot of stuff happening, a lot of things moving. And but yeah, so 45 minutes doing that stuff. Then I'll around 15 minutes after the hour, I'll pop up on the video on the website on the video to remind you to take a break, get up, drink some water, take a walk, and or sit here and watch me talk about something I found interesting on the internet. Either way, don't think about a thing you're just working on. Let your mind get a chance to relax. All right. Now, like I mentioned, I'll pop up on here with the video. Now, if you ever come to the site and we're in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen. And that's because browsers don't allow for autoplay video with audio. And that's why I have the notice there saying may need to click play to start the stream. Next to that is an open close caption button. I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. So if you click that button, a space will open up, and hopefully the words I'm saying will be transcribed accurately and placed in that box. Then there's 2 other buttons. Don't worry about them. They're broken. I'll fix them at some point. Then there's a countdown timer, countdown when the next work session will start. And if you'd like to join the room to chat or ask questions, you can do that by clicking join the room. All right, cool. Now, work session. Let me show you what that looks like. Again, these are like 45 minutes of just, trying to make some progress in what it is that you're working on. Now, if you check out the upper right-hand corner, if you click subscribe, it has a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. On the left-hand side, there's an audio player. So if you want to listen to some tunes while you're working on what you're working on, you can do that there. Here toward the center, we have the to-do section where it says add a task. You type in your task, hit enter or the plus button. Now then add it to the list of tasks here. You can edit the task by clicking the text. You can delete it by clicking the X button. Or if you want to mark it complete, click the checkbox. That'll send it to the done section. If you click this header done, it'll show you all the things you got completed. If you click the Twitter icon, it'll open up Twitter in a brand new tab, and it'll pre-populate a tweet with all the things you got completed with like check marks next to them. So for me, it's like a good way of, visually seeing I got some stuff done going into the week. So if I don't get to touch anything else during the week, at least I know I made some progress on a Sunday. Over on the right-hand column, we have another countdown timer. You can view, so the countdown timer counts down when the next break session happens, again, like 15 minutes after the hour. View tutorials. So if you don't have a thing that you want to work on, but you still kind of want to feel productive, and you heard that web development sounds pretty cool, but you don't know where to start. So I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And from what I've seen from the curriculum and what people have told me that have gone through the programs, I think at the end, if you complete those programs, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development, and then from there make an educated decision on whether or not you'll spend more time and or money in pursuing web development. Now, if you're already into web development and you're looking for like a cool project that you can kind of like follow some steps to create the project and then get the creative juices going to where maybe you'll extend that project or create something brand new, I have links to 3 tutorials that go to the Vonage developer platform. Now, I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage, so part of my responsibilities are look over tutorials, and I think there's some pretty cool ones there, where one is following the tutorial, you create an application that has a call button and an input box. You put your real-world phone number in that input box, hit call, and your real-world phone will ring, and you'll be able to have a conversation back and forth between the phone and your application. Then I have one where you get a virtual number, you hook that up to your application you create following that tutorial, and from your real world phone, you can call that virtual number and you'll be able to answer in that application in the browser and have a conversation back and forth. Then there's one where like 2 users like log in to an application you create following the tutorial, and one can call the other through the browser and have a conversation. So pretty dope stuff, I think. So those are there. Hako will come back to show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up will walk you through that process. All right, so Hako. Hako stands for Help a Coder / Creator Out. Is a thing I made that if you ever get stuck working on what you're working on, you can create a Hako, which is like a room that you can then invite people to join. And the hope is that together as a collective, you'll be able to come up with the solution or the feedback on the thing that you're working on. So if you're to click View Hako, you'll be able to check out all the different Hakos that have been created. If you click the creator's name, open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out the profile to see whether they'd like to request to join the room. I also added a filter by keyword list. So if there's something specific, like a specific subject you're looking for, maybe it's in the keyword list and you'll be able to narrow it down by that. Now, when you click create a Hako, you're presented with a form. You put in a title and 3 keywords. You hit create, it'll generate a unique URL that you can then copy or click to share to Twitter. When you join your Hako, it looks like this. Title here at the top. Over on the right-hand side, if you want to leave, there's a leave button. For an open menu for some more options, you can click the open menu button. There's a right, on the right, there's a chat. There's a chat there. Then on the left, we have another countdown timer, count when the next break session happens. Again, that's like 15 minutes after the hour. You can copy the URL again, and you can click to share to Twitter. Now, when someone clicks your link, they just don't automatically join your room. They're requesting to join the room. And so they'll show up under pending. You'll be able to click their username to open up Twitter or GitHub, again, depending on what they logged in with, to see whether or not you'd like to approve or deny them. Now, if you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them by clicking the ban button. Now, only you as the owner of the Hako can share your screen. Because, again, the point of the Hako is for you to get help or feedback on a thing that you're working on. And I think by being able to show others what it is that you're seeing, you'll be able to provide the context for them to be able to get you the help or feedback that you're looking for. Now, the way you communicate through the Hako is get a text chat, like I said before. Put your message here towards the bottom, hit send, it'll add it to the list of messages. Now, I also add the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody who has their audio chat enabled, will be able to speak to and hear each other. But don't worry for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled, they'll still be able to follow along because what people are saying, we turn into text and put into the text chat. Now, I also had the ability to enable the opposite, where you enable text-to-speech. So if you're not looking at the text chat, you'll still be able to follow along because what people type in the text chat will be read out aloud by your browser. All right, cool. And now, again, you can check out all the different Hakos that have been created. And yeah, that is it. Nice. So I got done a little bit early. Cool, because I want to get. I still haven't done the post radio show promo stuff. I've been doing a bunch of. I got my laundry going, so that's dope. Like I said, I'm trying to meet my step goal. Got these things printing. They have like a good 4 hours, 3 hours left on them, and yeah, making some progress. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go and dry these desiccant beads, or like recharge them, what they call them. And yeah, you need a microwave. So I have a microwave here that I'm gonna put outside. But it's kind of like raining, and so but I think it stopped raining. It's Florida. It's give it like 5 minutes, and so I'm going to like start to regenerate these things. It takes like I think like 5 minutes of microwaving. It says 3 to 5 minutes. So I'm gonna try 2 minutes first, see how it looks, and then continue with the rest. I've done it before, and I just needed a. I gotta see if that thing is dry, like a container to put in the recharged desiccant beads, because you gotta have them outside, because otherwise they're gonna absorb more moisture. So all that to say, got a lot of stuff to do. I'm gonna send y'all off with some traveling music. I'm gonna see y'all 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity. Right now, we're gonna go out with Anthony Cruz, aka A Butter. The track is called "Thank You." Thanks for hanging out, and see you 15 minutes after the hour. All right, y'all be easy. Peace.
I wanna say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I wanna say thank you for being there when the brother had nowhere to turn to. You were there, and I feel like hell, and everybody said hell. We spread love like hell. I wanna say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I wanna